Hey everyone, Brian here. It's Sunday, June 21st, and it's time for my update. I'm always asking you guys for your updates, so it's time for mine. I know you get weight updates every time I post a video, but of course on the weekends I do measurements. I woke up this morning at 197.8. You'll see that on the scale. I had a slow week of weight loss. However, I did not have a slow week on inches lost. So just to recap, last week my waist was 43.5. This week my waist is 41 3/4. So not bad at all for 1 week. Thighs were the same. My butt shrank a little bit. My chest last week was 47.25 and this week is 45.5. Most men probably wouldn't be happy about that, but considering this is one of my areas that I was really self-conscious about. You know, guys aren't supposed to have boobs. I'm really happy about that. And my bicep stayed the same. So not losing muscle there, and that's good. The other thing, I went to Whole Foods and we decided to give the organic foods a shot. The clinic suggested organic foods. I was a little leery about buying them because they are more expensive, and I didn't know how they were going to taste compared to what they would consider conventional vegetables, which are the ones you get at any other grocery store that aren't labeled organic. Organic fruit, according to my wife, because she ate the organic cantaloupe and the peaches, are about 50 times better than any fruit you're going to get in the normal grocery store. They were sweeter, they were the perfect ripeness, everything about it. On my side, I had an apple, because I did switch fruits for this coming up week, and my apple was great. Since I'm doing a vegetable swap also, I'm going organic asparagus, organic green beans, fresh green beans, and tomatoes. We decided to pick up an heirloom tomato. You don't really see them a whole lot in normal grocery stores, but at Whole Foods and other stores like that, they are the ones that look kind of deformed, and at first sight you're like, oh, that's kind of ugly and disgusting. It was by far the best tomato I've ever eaten in my entire life. It tastes nothing like a normal store-bought tomato. There's flavor, the consistency is a little different. If you have the chance, you're brave enough to hold the way it looks, get an heirloom tomato. What we did with it, we sliced it up into the 3.5 ounces and we grilled them. We put just a little bit of sea salt on one. We put what I call essence of Brian, which is the essence of emerald recipe, but like half the salt recommended. And another one, I just put pepper flakes. We put on the grill for a very short period of time, just enough to kind of heat them up a little bit. And then my wife had the idea of putting them on ice cubes, just laying them on top. Or 2 of them off, and I left 1 of them on the ice. There's only 3 pieces. And they were all very good. But definitely try an heirloom tomato. They're just great. We have other organic tomatoes that are just regular hybrid tomatoes, and my wife will probably end up using those on her salads. For my vegetable, when I have tomatoes, I'm having heirlooms. That's just how it's going to be from now on. Another thing I did differently this week, for my protein, I cooked all of the chicken because I'm switching to just purely chicken for this week. See how that is. So I'm going just with chicken this week. I grilled all the pieces of chicken for the whole week, so I don't have to worry about cooking, just reheating. I chopped all my, I pre-measured my asparagus, my green beans. Those are all chopped up and ready to go, so I can throw it in the steamer basket, or green beans, I guess I could eat raw if I wanted to. Another thing we were doing, I think you're going to see this later on also, is that we've been adding seasonings to the water of the steamer basket. And it's been bringing that flavor up into the vegetables without actually biting into a pepper flake or stuff like that. Another thing I did with frozen shrimp, raw frozen shrimp, is I cut all tails off, measured it, and then I was in a big hurry, so I just put a couple tablespoons of lemon juice into a microwave bowl, and I threw my shrimp in there with a little bit of the essence of Brian, and I put it in there for 1 minute, came out, they were just nearly done. I flipped them, I put them in for another 15 seconds. Perfect consistency, not overdone. You know, it was really easy, really easy. They were moist. Oh, and I covered it with a wet paper towel to keep the steam in there. And I think that's all I have for you today. It was a good week. As far as inches, it was kind of a slow week as far as weight. But you know what? Honestly, I'm going for inches more anyways. If I could weigh 197 and be at a 32-inch waist, I'd be just as happy with that. I'd be a little confused, but I'd be happy with it. So that's what I have. Anyone that wants to provide their status updates, great. Once again, as always, thanks for all the comments and encouragement, and we'll see you next time. Hey everyone, it's Saturday about 11:43 and we're making lunch for me, and we're gonna try a new recipe that we're just kind of inventing. So I wanted to show you what it was, and then I'll let you. So this is what we got here, and Rachel's making it for me. So what are we doing here? What do we got?
It's the chicken breast.
Uh-huh.
And I marinated it in half of an orange that you didn't eat this morning.
Uh-huh.
The other half you've got as a snack there.
Cool.
So it's the juice, crushed red pepper, Valencia orange peel spice, and I put a little salt and pepper in there.
Cool.
And I'm marinating it, and then I put the orange peel over. I don't know what it does. Maybe hold the flavor in.
And then we're gonna grill it.
We're gonna grill it, and I'm gonna use the juice and pour it over as I grill it.
Cool. And then you're doing something special with the broccoli?
Yeah, I put some of the orange peel in the water I used to steam it. Is red pepper and Valencia orange peel.
Whoa.
And then there's crushed red pepper on the broccoli, and I steamed it with the orange peel.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks like it'll be pretty tasty. So it'll be kind of, the whole thing will be kind of orangey and a little spicy?
Hope so.
Cool.
Put some pepper in there too.
Alright.
Black pepper.
We'll see how that turns out. Should be pretty good. Can't imagine why I wouldn't be. I love orange and I love spicy, and one of my things to get in Chinese restaurants is spicy orange chicken, so I have a feeling that I'll probably be adding a little Tabasco, just because I like my stuff really hot. But hey, no one said the HCG diet had to be tasteless. Okay, so here's the result. We have my half of orange here, and the other half, the juice was used for marination, and my broccoli all pre-weighed out. So I'm gonna give it a shot and let you know. Yeah, if you like spicy food, you should definitely do this recipe. It's worth missing your orange in the morning to have this at lunch, or even at dinner maybe. June 19th, 6:12 a.m. June 20th, 8:16 a.m. June 21st, 7:30. Happy Father's Day.